Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Unfortunately, Minnie's not in the studio. She's outside enjoying the warmer weather, but don't worry, she'll be back very soon in one of my up-and-coming videos. Today, we are doing knee-friendly core. So core is not just your abs, it includes your entire kind of trunk section, including your glutes, hips. So we're going to be working a little bit of everything, all on the mat today, and we're going to be using a Pilates ball as our prop. Now, if you do not have a ball, you can use a rolled up towel. That will pretty much work for all of the exercises. Okay, we're going to get started in a side lying position, getting straight into it. If you're in a particularly cold climate, you can go and warm up and come into this when you're a little bit warmer. But we're just going to start gently by putting the ball underneath our hip. So the reason I'm doing this in a side lying position is so I can really engage the entire side body, but not putting all that pressure on the knees as if you were in a side plank. So now hold your tummy in. Make sure you're really nicely aligned here and push out of that shoulder. You want to either use your hand to help you if you're not feeling stable, or if you are feeling stable, put your hand by your ear. Don't hold onto your head, just by your ear. And this is our starting position. We are really nicely stacked here. And we're just going to start moving our front leg. So I want it straight, sweep to the back, and then to the front. So blow out as the leg comes to the front. And I want you to focus on keeping your belly button pulled in and trying to keep everything still. So the whole rest of your body is trying to be still. There's a tendency to kind of want to lean forward and back as that leg moves, but don't do it. Just keep yourself in a perfectly aligned position and just move that leg. Now think about pointing through the toe, lengthening that leg, and squeezing the quads at the front, the glutes at the back. Keeping it nice and elevated. A few more like this, then we're going to change it up. One more time to the front. One more time to the back. Now we're going to do a bicycle. So I want you to bend through center, come to the front, and sweep back straight. So it's bend, extend, back in line. Bend, extend, back in line. So if this is better for you to help you not move the rest of your body, then do that. Back in line. So still keeping that leg really stretched at the front and squeezing the glute at the back. Are you starting to feel your core engaging on the bottom there? Think about strong side body. 2 more like this, and then we're going to reverse it. And in front and back in line. Now sweep straight to the front, bend, and towards the back. Straight to the front, bend, and poke that toe towards the back wall, squeezing that glute. Keep breathing. Make sure you're not slouching in that shoulder. And really active. The closer you get your knee to your body, the more you're going to feel your abs at the front there engaging. You should also feel side body up here every time you come through center. 2 more like this. Last time. Now we're going to go 1 front, sweep back, and 1 bend extend. So sweep to the front, sweep to the back, and a bend extend. And bend, extend. Always sweeping back first, then front, back, bend, extend. Big sweeps. Starting to get tough, right? 2 more like this. Front, bend, extend. Last time. Front and bend, extend. Nice job. You can come off that ball. Now this hip definitely felt some work too, right? Now we're going to put the ball in between our calves. So you want to lock it in there. Make sure that you've got it in a position that's comfortable. We're staying in this same position. The reason I'm doing this is because I really want to fatigue the side body before we change positions. So you're going to keep your legs stacked on top of each other. Once again, if you want your hand here or here. And what we're going to do is from bent to straight. Bent in line to straight. So hands in front looks like this. Otherwise, use your core. Bend in line, knees and hips, straight out from your hips. Keeping those hips stacked. I'm letting you move a little bit more through the upper body here because it's tough, but try to always hit that perfect positioning before you move. And front. Last time like this. Front and back. Now extend your legs to the side. You can come down here if you need to. We're going to do a few roll-ins. So stay to the side, roll it in and back out. Roll it in and back out. Now your ball might be going all over the place and that's okay. I just want you to try and focus on keeping it tight against that leg. This is a break, people. In, out, just two more. In and out, one more. In and out. Now make sure you're clamping that back in and both kneecaps are facing to the front and our legs are straight this time. We're just going to do a few. To the front, straight legs and back in line. Use this hand to help you this time. To the front and back in line. This is tough. To the front and back in line. Two more. To the front, back in line, one more. To the front, back in line. Now bend your legs again how they were at the beginning. So you're really nicely aligned. Deep breath in. Pick up the bottom leg and poke to the back. Push. Now if you want to be here, just push your toes to the back. Push and push. Push and push. We're switching sides after this. 8, 7, 6, 5, or else you're here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so shake out your arms. Deep breath in, and we're going to the other side. We're starting off with our thigh on that ball. So find your positioning. It's like a side plank, so it might be easier for you to come into side plank and then push that ball underneath. Okay, so then you want to find that spot where you can keep your hips aligned and you can be really nice and tall through the shoulder. Maybe your fingertips are here or they're here. You're going to straighten your leg back and come to the front. So you're sweeping. And if you can't come all the way in line with your belly button, that's okay. Just come to your point of challenge. So you're really trying to push out of this shoulder, keeping the bottom side here really tight, making sure your hips are stacked on top of each other, squeezing that glute at the base of the glute on the back, squeezing the quad on the front. If this ball under the hip is not working for you, you can do all of this just on the floor. Probably should have told you that on the other side, but it's never too late. 2 more like this, and then we're going to start our bicycles. Last time. Now we're going to bring our knee in, extend, and push back. Knee in, extend, push back. Trying to keep the rest of my body nice and still. Extend, push back. Think about, as that knee comes in here, think about crunching through your abs. So even though you're not moving your torso towards that knee, just bring that knee in and just think about that blowing out all the air and crunching through the abs. 2 more this direction. Last one. Now we're going to sweep straight leg to the front and bend and poke behind. Straight leg, bend, poke behind. Deep breath and blow out all the air and squeeze. Quads and glutes. Big sweep. Squeeze, squeeze that glute, come on. Anytime your arm gets sore, maybe just bring it to the front. Maybe you need to adjust on that ball. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to do the sweep to the front, come back, bend, extend, and back. First, straight leg sweep, then bend, extend, come back. Straight and back, bend, extend, and back. Come on, deep breaths. And back. Just a few more of these. Straight and back, bend, extend, and back. How about 2 more? Bend, extend, and back. And last time, straight and back. Bend, extend, and back. Awesome job. Take that ball out. Maybe you want to roll out your shoulder. Now we're going to put it in between our calves, and we're going to stay in this position, and we're going to try and keep our knees in line with our hip. Once again, hand either on the floor or here, and we're going to extend to the front in line with your belly button, bend back. Maybe you want to start here, get a feel for it. Deep breaths, do not slouch. And once again, if you can't come all the way to that 90-degree angle, then you just go to your point of challenge. Always go back in line. There is a little bit more movement through the torso, but try. And back in line, straight. Pick it up, back in line. Really feeling this top oblique whenever we move our legs. Ooh, yeah, are you feeling that? Straight. Last time for this one. Straight and back in line. Oh, my shoulder's getting sore. Come out. If you want to be down for this one, just roll it in and extend. You can. Otherwise, come up, roll it in, extend. This is really just a break. Should be a lot easier. One more time. Roll it in, extend. Now make sure you locked it in again, both knees to the front. This is the tough one, straight legs to the front and back. If you need a break, take a little break. Otherwise, join me all the way to the front and back in line. All the way to the front and back in line. Front and sweep it back. Lift in front, it's like a little arc, and sweep it back. Lift in front, sweep it back. 2 more. Front and back. Last time, front and back. Now bend your legs how you had them at the beginning. Deep breath in. We're going to pick up the bottom thigh and push to the back. Push your toes towards the back wall. Keep your hips stacked. Push and push. Really finding it hard on this side to stay steady without wanting to fall backwards. Maybe lean forward a bit and press your hand into the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to give you a little child's pose. Roll out those shoulders. Deep breath in. Arms in front and push your shoulders down towards the mat. One more deep breath. Okay, this one you will not need the ball. So we're going to come into a side pretzel position where your belly button, your knee lines up with your belly button, and this hip pushes forward and this knee lines up with your hip, okay? Now, if you are new to pretzel or you're not very good at doing pretzel, you can keep your hands down and kind of lean this direction. It will take a lot of the work out of the side body, which is the hardest part. All we're going to do, if you're with me, have your hands up. We're going to rotate towards the back. Then we're going to come down on the elbow and shoot the leg to the front. So we're going to try and use a little tiny bit momentum to rotate and then shoot to the front with that leg. And now if you want it, just reach overhead. Up and rotate. Reach overhead. Reach overhead. Now, if you want to make this tougher, we're going to come down further with our arm, slide it towards the corner, and then come back up. So you're sliding your arm across and then coming up. Really push your hand into the mat. Only go to what's comfortable for you. 2 more like this. Slide and in. Last time. Slide and in. And because we're already here, pick up that back leg. Try and keep your knee down. And little rotations, squeezing past the center line. So it's a tiny little knee forward, elbow to the back. If you can't do this, keep your hand on the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg. Deep breath in. And we're going to do the sweep to the front in this same position, but staying upright. And sweep it and back in line. Sweep it and back in line. Elbow to the back. If you can't do this straight leg, just keep doing bent leg ones for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out of it for a second. Come back up, and we're just going to do little kicks to the front and elbows to the back. This one's tough. It's a little kick to the front. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So of course you can do the same one by even doing little ones where you put your foot down, or you just do the bent leg ones when we do that on the other side. And that's it for that segment. So we're going to switch sides straight away. So come into that nice Z position. Belly button is lined up with the knee. This knee is lined up with the hip. You're going to push your hip forward. Really nice and upright. Tummy's in. Fingertips together if you want, otherwise down here. And we're just going to pick up that leg and sweep it. Sweep it. Now we're going to start coming down. So we're going to sweep, come down and kick. Sweep, come down on your elbow and kick. Sweep to the back and then in line with the other knee. I really need you to twist. The whole point is to really twist to the back here and really get that leg in close. Now if you want more, I want you to come down on that arm. Come down on that arm as the leg kicks front. Sweep and extend. Otherwise just stay in that side position with your elbow down. And extend. 4 and 3. Push your hand into the mat. And 2. This is great for hip mobility. Last 1. Stay up. And we're going to do those little knees to the front. Your leg is hovering, your hip is still forward. Push your elbow to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend that leg. We're going to do little sweeps, staying upright. So sweep and back in line. Sweep and back in line. And if this is not working, do it with a bent leg. Or maybe you're extending to the front and bending back. And back in line. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Quick break. Deep breath. We're coming back up and we're doing tiny kicks. You can bring your leg forward more. tiny little rotations and kicks. Little rotations. Come on, these are tough. If you want to bend your leg here, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're changing emphasis. We're going to lay down on our backs. And we're going to hold the ball in our hands. Bring your legs up, point your toes. And we're going to just come down to the side. Just start by coming down to the side and then back in. Down to the side and back in. Just heat up through those inner thighs. I'm hitting my basket. And in, so I'm pointing down, flexing in. Pointing down, flexing in. Now bring the ball overhead. Push into it with both hands. Keep it there hovering. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to come down, flex your feet, bend, press, come up. Come down, flex your feet, bend, press, come up. Now as you come down, push through, bend, press, come up, and arms go back. So push through, then stay there as you press and back. Isometric hold upper body, bend, press through the legs and up. Bend, press, overhead. Point those toes, keep those legs super straight on the up and down. Pushing into that ball, press and overhead. Let's go for 4 more. Push into that ball, come on. 3, and 2, and last one. Bring it up and place the ball in between your ankles. Put your hands behind your head, and we're going to do circles here. If you cannot do straight leg circles, one direction, then other direction, then do it with bent legs. If you prefer, hands down, head down, just focusing on those lower abs. Otherwise, this is much more unstable. Picking your shoulders up off the mat. Your circles can be smaller like this if coming down towards the floor is not working for you right now. Up and around. Up and around. 2 more. This is 1. This is 2. Now we're going to come in, extend, up and back in line. So in, extend, up and back in line. Now if you want to come higher, extend, up and back in line. Higher, extend, maybe 2 crunches. So it's crunch, extend, and crunch. Crunch, extend, and crunch. 4 more. 4, and up, and 3, squeeze on that ball, up, 2, up, and last one, up. Now grab the ball and lock it in behind the knee of your front leg. Once again, hands behind the head. We're going to come into like a bicycle and then bicycle with the other side, but the back leg stays straight and you're just coming in with the front leg, tap down. In with the front leg, tap down. I'm hovering my straight leg, but if it's too much for you, then maybe keep them both bent like this. In and across. Squeeze that ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep this leg up, squeeze the ball, and we're going to bicycle the other leg, bicycle and up, bicycle and up, bicycle and reach, bicycle, reach when it's up, bicycle, reach across, bicycle, reach. Try not to move the other leg and squeeze that ball, reach, bicycle and reach for 4 and 3, feeling my upper abs, and 2, and last 1, ouch. Okay, lock it in, the back knee, squeeze, squeeze. The other leg is going to be extended. We're going to come in and across, in and across. Straight leg at the front, bent leg, squeezing that ball at the back, and across, in and across. My upper abs are killing me right now. And across, 6 and 5. If this is too much, maybe just do the legs. And 3 and 2 and last 1. Now keep this leg in and we're going to do those bicycles. Start with a bicycle. If it's too much, come down here and just do the bicycle, squeeze the ball. Otherwise you're slightly elevated. Now as the leg comes up, reach across. Back behind the head, reach across. Centralize your chest, twist. Bicycle and straight. Bicycle and straight. Come on, a few more, then we're out of this position. Go for 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, last 1. Nice job. Lose the ball, come up. Deep breaths. We're on to our last little bit, okay? So this one may not be for everyone because we're going to be doing like a little bend back. Now I'll show you a modification. We're going to keep the front arm down. We're going to lift our hips and reach this arm back, okay? If this is too much, then just lean back and reach like this, okay? Reach. So we're going to come back and reach. Then we're going to swing this arm around and just pick up one leg. Come back up, back and reach, swing around, pick up one leg. You know where I'm going with this, people, right? Back and reach, swing around, pick up one leg. One more like this. Back and reach, swing around, pick up one leg. We're going to pick up 2 legs. Back and reach, swing the arm around, pick up 2 legs. If you need to hold on, hold on. Back, around, and up. Back, around, and up. If you're on the ground, it's back, around, and up, okay? Back, around, and up. Let's go for 2 more. Back, around, and up. 1 more, and you guessed it, we're going to hold it. Around and up, hold it. Deep breaths in. Can you let go? Can you go out, in, 1 leg down, other leg down. Maybe you're holding on in between. Out, in, 1 leg down, other leg down. Out and in, 1 leg down, other leg down. Last time. Out and in, 1 leg down, other leg down. Oh my gosh, okay. We're doing it to the other side. This is the last bit. So, it's a stretch at the same time. Other hand is down. I'm just changing sides so you can see me facing you, otherwise I'd be facing away. So start off with reach across, push your hips up, sweep the arm around, the back leg is up. Reach across and stretch, stretch, stretch. Come down with that butt, back leg is up. Otherwise you're here, reach across, around and up. That's your option. Reach, 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 around and up. 1 more like this and then we're doing both legs. Reach, 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 around and up. Okay, last one. Sorry, that was the last one. Both legs now. Around. Both legs. Hold on or don't hold on. Reach, around and up. Reach, around and up. Really use this time to stretch. Such a great stretch for the side body. 3 more. Around and up. Reach, around and up. 1 more. Then we're holding it. So reach, around and hold it. Hold it. We're going out, in, dropping the leg again, just 4. Out and in, front leg down, back leg down. Out and in, back leg down, front leg down. Maybe you're holding on in between. Out and in, front leg down, back leg down. Last time, out and in, back leg down, front leg down. You're done. I think we need to lay on our tummies and stretch out. Deep breath in, push up. It wasn't a super tough workout, but there were definitely moments. And really a lot of it was just holding those positions, wasn't it? Come into child's pose. Shoulders down towards the mat. Holding those positions, especially at the beginning with the ball underneath the thigh, definitely gave our upper body a workout. Thread your arm through, palm up, and then lean down over that arm. And it got our side body really good. Other side, thread your arm through, palm up. Deep breaths. Now I want to do a glute stretch. If you can, stack your knees and then just sit down over that. If you can't, just sit in a cross-legged position and lean forward. This one gets really deep into the hip as well as outer thigh and glute medius, which is the side of your glute. It's almost like a modified pigeon stretch in a way. It's just that your bottom leg's not stretched out. And then let's switch that up. Come up, stack your knees, and then sit down. So you need to have both your butt cheeks on the mat. Even if your knee is more up like this, that's fine, as long as you're feeling your side glutes stretching. This side is so much tighter for me. Deep breath. And then let's just come into a straddle stretch. We did a little bit of inner thigh. Inner thigh is so closely connected, especially to the lower ab section. So whenever you kind of use that ball to squeeze against, you're activating lower abs as well. Feels so nice to stretch like this. And just bring your legs together, lean forward, hamstring stretch. Maybe pull away and round your back. And then come back into a nice seated position. Roll through the shoulders, swing your arms. Reach overhead, stretch that side body a little bit more, reach in front. Deep breath in. Exhale and turn to the back, nice straight spine. And again, deep breath in and blow that out. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Knee Friendly Core. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked using the ball. And I will see you very soon for the next workout. Bye for now.